Hey guys! So today is Tutorial Tuesday, and I decided that I was going to combine a few different tutorials in one. Two of which have been requested. One I decided to do just to go along with it because I didn't want it to be super short. When I did my first Naked Basics tutorial, I had a request to do a more natural eye look, so that is going to be the first part of this tutorial. And then I also had a request to do a tutorial on my eyeliner, so that's the second part. And then the third part is how to do your hair like this. And I got my inspiration from Nikki Phillippi's new hair tutorial video, but I changed it up a little bit and made it my own, so you get to enjoy that at the end. Yay! So if you want to see how I did my makeup and my hair, then keep watching. Hey guys! This part of the tutorial is going to be the more natural eye look with the Naked Basics palette. We're going to start with Oxy all over your eyelid and up to your eyebrows. Next we're going to be using Walk of Shame, which is this light pinkish color. And we're going to use that on the inner 3/4 of your eyelid. Next we're going to be using Naked 2, which is a light brown color, a neutral light brown color. We're going to use it on the outer half of our eye. I like to go a little bit up into the crease. I stay out of the inner corner because it gets too dark in there, and I don't like that. And then sometimes I bring it out for more of like a natural smoky eye. Oh, and I've been using my eyeshadow C-brush from e.l.f. for all of this. Now I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush to do my blending. You can stop here and put on mascara or whatever else you want to do. I'm going to show you what else I do. I know some people thought that my last look wasn't quite natural enough, so if this is good enough for you, I mean, it's hard to show exactly what it looks like in this lighting. It's pretty natural, and you can just put on mascara or go like this or whatever you want, but I'm going to move on. Okay, I'm going to be taking Foxy again, and I'm using my e.l.f. contour brush. It's just a little domed brush. I'm just going to put this all over my lower lid area. And then next I'm going to be using the Walk of Shame on that 3/4 way from the inner corner outside. Then I'm going to be using the Naked 2 again on the outer corner, the lower, and blending it up into the Naked 2 that's on your upper eyelid. And then just take the blendy brush and blend it up in there. Okay, so this is another step that you could do for the more natural look. I just don't do this until after I'm done with everything else. Is take the Venus with my C brush and put it right below the eyebrow. And then for the inner corner, my new favorite way to highlight that is with my Wet n Wild Idolize Cream Eyeshadow Pencil in Pixie. So just put it in the inner corner and bring it underneath the just take any brush, and I'm using this e.l.f. concealer brush. It's just skinny and round. I use it to blend the cream eyeshadow pencil. The next part of this tutorial is going to be on how I do my eyeliner. It was requested that I do it from the last couple videos that I've had. The day after I made those videos, I started doing my eyeliner a little bit differently, but it's pretty much the same. I'm just going to do it how I've been doing it the last couple days. Hopefully this gives you what you're looking for. Okay, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. small angled brush and Crave. You can go as far over on your eyelid as you want to, but I prefer to only go halfway. That's how I was doing it, but then it just slowly started creeping farther and farther in, and I started to like it less and less. So I'm going to keep mine about halfway or slightly less. And I just use the brush to create a straight line, the angled part of it, and then bring it from the tip to where I want it to end, and then I fill it in. Like so, and that may actually be too far out this direction for what I usually like, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so I fixed this one a little bit because this one turned out more the way I usually do it, so now they're even. And sometimes I like to take some of the Crave and put it in the very corner against my lash line on the bottom. And then I just use this contour brush to blend that a little bit. Okay, and the last step for this makeup look is some mascara, and I'm just using the Scandalize Flex mascara from Rimmel London. When I do my mascara, I usually do at least 2 coats. I'm very confused at why the heater is still going. I'm on fire. And not in a good way. And bottom lashes. Okay, that's it for the makeup part of this tutorial. I hope you like it. For the next part of this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I'm doing my hair today. And I watched Nikki Phillippi's video from her Spring into March series that she's been doing, and she did a heat-free hairstyle tutorial, and I decided that I was going to do my hair like that today. And since I was already going to be filming about how to do my makeup, I figured that if I did my hair fancy for once, well, not fancy, but if I actually did my hair for once, that people might ask. So I decided that I would just show you how I do it. And I haven't done this before, but it shouldn't be too hard. Let's get started. So you're going to need some bobby pins and a hair bow. Alright, so the first thing is to get, if you have bangs, to get your bangs out of the way. So I'm just going to grab a chunk of my hair, my bangs in it, I'm going to twist backwards. So you grab them, you twist them backwards, put them back under some hair, and secure them with a couple bobby pins, 1 or 2 depending on your hair's thickness. My hair is like stupidly thick, so. And then you take hair from the middle here, like so. I think I just pulled one of my bobby pins out. Make sure there's still some hair in front of your ear. And the only thing I did to prepare myself to do this was I took my straightener and I just straightened the hairs like around my face, because when I sleep on my hair it gets all crazy. And I just wanted it to look a lot neater. So, then you have this chunk of hair and you're going to just braid it. If you don't know how to braid, I don't have a video on how to braid, but I guess you can watch me and see if you'll learn. Braid this and come back. Okay, so I braided it pretty much to the bottom. I left this because I have some layers that aren't going to cooperate. But then the next step is you're supposed to take it around and you're supposed to pin it, like the end is supposed to be like behind your head. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this yet. You're supposed to just pin it back here somewhere, and mine's going to be like pinned here and all this braid is just going to have to fall. So I'm going to figure out where I want to pin that. Pin it to the back of my head so it stays. Okay, so I got all this braid hanging down, so I'm just going to undo the part of the braid that's not needed anymore. So then it's pinned like that. Can you see? It's pinned back there. Hopefully you can see that when I show you. Okay, so that's one side done. Then we're going to take hair from this other side and we're going to braid this again. So I'm going to braid this and I'm going to come back and show you me pinning it to my head, I guess. Okay, here's my other braid and it's got a piece of hair sticking out. I have this chunk of hair that's coming from above the braid that I'm just going to keep flat down and I'm going to pin it back over that. I'm just going to adjust my braid to where I want it, and I'm going to pin it the same spot where I have the other braid pinned to. I wish I could show you me pinning it down as I do it, but I can't. I'm sorry. I need to figure that out, I guess. I have issues bobby pinning things with my left hand. I'm pretty much ambidextrous, but bobby pinning, it's hard to do sometimes. Now, this one's a little bit shorter, so there's not really all that much braid that has to come undone. Okay, so I did the other side, so I'm going to turn around so you can see the back. Okay, see it's got these little pieces that are sticking out. We're going to be using this bow. We're going to see about covering the ugliness. Okay, there we go. We have a bow covering up most of the bobby pins and weird hair stuff that's going on. Yay! Hopefully you think it's cute. It's hard for me to see because it's on the back of my head, but I love bows and I love braids and it looks pretty cute from the front. Alright, so that's the end of my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below and let me know how you feel about it. And if you have any other requests for Tutorial Tuesdays. I've been doing a lot more tweeting and I've been trying to do more Instagram stuff. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at least. And my blog, because I just put up a new post on my blog last night. It's not exciting. It's my first photography one and it's basically just telling you what I'm going to do for photography posts. So if you're interested in that, you should check that out. And I am on Blog Lovin' and get updates every single time I post a blog. So I'm going to see you guys later.